What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today I have Odell Beckham has officially cleared waivers, meaning all 32 teams could have claimed him off waiver. Like the first was the Lions. Like there could have been like a waiver war and the Lions had the first since they're the worst team, they would have had the first chance in getting him. So he's cleared the waivers. Nothing happened there. So it looks like he is a free agent now. Yeah, he's officially a free agent. He's officially free. And yeah, it's official. Sorry, I have a bad cold. But yeah, so Odell is officially cleared waivers, and next up for him is who is he gonna join? What's his next team? There's been multiple teams interested. I saw he wants to join the Seahawks. I think Russell Wilson is recruiting him. Russell Wilson is telling Russell Wilson is telling the Seahawks organization that he wants Odell. So yeah, there's something there. Odell really wants to join the Seahawks, I think. And then there's the Packers. I heard the Packers actually really want Odell. I saw a few stuff. That would be a good addition for them because he's not gonna be the wide receiver one. There's not gonna be pressure on him. Like Tay Adams can do most of the work, and he's just a good option for them. Like they don't have they have a decent amount of weapons. They have Aaron Jones and then they have Devontae Adams. But other than that, I mean, I don't really know. Like they have their receivers have good games here and there, I'd say. But yeah, they got Randall Cobb. I mean, he's okay. He's not what he used to be. He's not as good as what he used to be. But yeah. So yeah, Odell would be a great addition, especially since they're going to the playoffs. A team that's going to the playoffs needs him. And I'm gonna talk about like his chemistry with Baker Mayfield. What happened with the Browns? Is it his fault or is it Baker Mayfield's fault? I'm gonna get into that later. Yeah. Hello, what's good, Imran? Maya, what's good? Welcome to the stream. I think you're new, so yeah, welcome. We're just going over OBJ. So yeah, so Odell just got released. Oh my god. Yeah, so Odell has officially been freed, as you can see here. I think yeah, so the Baker Mayfield Brown stuff, I feel like let's see here. I feel like it was Baker Mayfield's fault. I think OBJ still is a great receiver. Like he's not what he used to be. He definitely fell off. Like he definitely regressed. But like he was really good in his prime, and still feel like he still he still can do it in the NFL. Maybe not as a wide receiver one, but as a wide receiver two, I think he really could be good. And he was in a duo with Jarvis, so Jarvis really was, I'd say, the wide receiver one. He played a lot better there. And just 2 years ago, the Browns were saying they would win the Super Bowl. Everyone was saying, "Oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl," but no. I think Odell completely flopped at the Browns, and I think it's Baker Mayfield's fault because if you've seen the clips this season, I talked about it last week with Odell Beckham's dad. If you watch that video, he highlights all the clips where Baker Mayfield literally could have hit Baker Mayfield wide open. He could have got an easy touchdown, easy 30-yard gain. Like I feel like Baker Mayfield just isn't it. And if the Browns want to win the Super Bowl, it's hard, but it's tough. But I don't think he's a quarterback to do it. I feel like I don't know. I think he's just too simple of a quarterback. He's really just a system quarterback. That's it. Like if you look at some of the better guys around the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. If you look at them, they could literally just take a team that's probably one of the worst in the NFL and maybe elevate it to a playoff team. They can, or at least a winning team, an average team. Some of the worst like teams, they could really elevate it to the playoffs. Like I've seen it with Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson got injured and was out for the season, the Ravens would probably lose like pretty much every game for the rest of the season. I think that's clear. I think that's how much Lamar Jackson means to the Ravens. But if you like Baker Mayfield, I feel like if you put him on a team with no weapons, let's say you put even on the Ravens, I'll say the Ravens. If you put Baker Mayfield on the Ravens, I feel like he wouldn't. I feel like they'd be like 7-10, 8-9, something like that. Because I don't know. Yeah, like if like with the squad right now, no running backs, no Gus Edwards, no J.K. Dobbins. Like we're just taking that offense for as an example. You have Hollywood Brown, and on the Browns offense you have Jarvis. I feel like Hollywood Brown's probably not as good as Jarvis, but like right here he's close. Like this season he's been really good, but that's your best weapon. And you have Mark Andrews, that's a good weapon too. But I feel like with no run game, Baker can't really do much. That's just only one person watching more of this. I think most of my followers are probably soccer fans, so they probably don't want to tune in or something. So yeah, probably just gonna do more soccer videos. Um, yeah, it's probably late in like the UK. Yeah, so I think so. Yeah, back to that. I feel like Baker Mayfield just like he's just a simple quarterback. And some other examples around of that around the league is Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, Ryan Tannehill just had an amazing performance. He can be good because he has weapons in AJ Brown and Derrick Henry and Julio Jones. Um, and he had Corey Davis last season. So I feel like that's the only reason why Tannehill's good. Tannehill and Baker are very similar in terms of like system quarterbacks. They're both system quarterbacks. If you put them on a team, this is why they're not top 10. Like if you put them on teams that have no running back, no running back, so like just no running back. Like Baker Mayfield has Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, and Ryan Tannehill has Derrick Henry. Like if you put them on teams like with no running back, I feel like that team wouldn't succeed. But whereas you have Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and even Josh Allen, those three right now, they're all doing it right now. They don't have a like top 10 running back. They don't really have even a top 20 running back. And they're still getting wins for their team. And having amazing MVP like games. Mahomes, maybe that's questionable. He's not having the best of seasons. But the other two, Lamar and Allen, like I feel like those two are elite quarterbacks, and they can take a team from nothing to something. That's what Lamar Jackson did. The Ravens all season in 2018, which was his rookie year, it was going nowhere. We were gonna miss the playoffs, but we made the playoffs somehow. And obviously won the MVP. And if you took him away from the squad right now, our team is nothing. And same with Josh Allen. I know he does have Stephon Diggs. He does have Cole Beasley. He had those are his two main guys, and Dawson Knox. He has those guys. So yeah, he does have weapons, but he's just pure talent. And I feel like if you look up the clips on YouTube, you can look them up. Baker Mayfield just missing. There's like 100 videos about it, and like it was just simple throws. Like I know they didn't have good chemistry, and yes, I don't want to blame it all on Baker. I think part of it was OBJ's fault, probably just because he's a distraction in the locker room. That's the problem with OBJ. Like he's such a good player. I really like him as a player, but like off the field, like he could really just tear apart a locker room and stuff. Like he's just that type of player. That's just I guess that's just the risk of adding him to your team. That's why I don't want him with the Ravens. Because I would have liked him if he wasn't like all that in the locker room. But I think we have really good chemistry, and I just don't want to add him to the Ravens. And I don't want our locker room to tear apart. Like just imagine Odell's dad posts all that stuff. And imagine if you're Baker Mayfield, like you must feel like it's gonna be really awkward when you see OBJ and all that. And OBJ didn't even say a thing about it. Like that was wrong for Odell's dad to do that, but it was kind of funny at the same time. I was laughing when I saw that. So I think like Odell, like he needs to stop being a distraction in the locker room. That's a problem, and that he needs to, I guess, work on that. But as a wide receiver, he still has it. And Baker Mayfield, just if you look up those throws, like I said before, like it's just a simple throw for like a touchdown. Like you could have been like it could have like he would have been so much like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like he's wide open. Just hit him. Like I don't understand how it can be Odell's fault on the field. I understand off the field, but how on the field is him being wide open and Baker Mayfield not throwing it to him? How is that his fault? I don't understand. And people keep saying that like he could have at least like 4 or 5 touchdowns. I'm telling you, like it's not, I don't even know. I don't understand how it's really Odell's fault on the field. It's just I just like I'm Baker Mayfield. I just don't believe in him. I don't think he's a great quarterback. I think if we were to rank the AFC North's quarterbacks, it would be 4 Ben Roethlisberger. He's past his prime, obviously. 3 Baker Mayfield and 2 Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow, I feel like has more talent than Baker Mayfield, and then obviously Lamar Jackson 1. Like, I feel like Joe Burrow, like he's definitely a better quarterback than Baker. Yeah, Baker. I mean he was so good in his rookie year. He was pretty good last season, and I think part of the reason why he's not doing great this season, I'll give him an excuse for that, is his injury. I think he has a shoulder injury. Obviously, he's been getting beaten up. You know, he's been taking hits everywhere. And he's been running the ball too. He can run. He's pretty mobile too. But yeah, I watched some Browns games. Like I watched the Steelers versus Browns. And basically all he was doing was either handing off the ball to Nick Chubb or just doing a 5-yard pass, screen pass to to Chubb or Landry or something. I'm pretty sure it was Landry. I forgot. But yeah, it was just like a 5 or 10-yard screen pass or something like that. Like short throws. That's why I feel like he's not that great. But then again, he is injured. So, and let's not forget, I didn't mention this, but he does have the best offensive line in football. I don't even know how people compare him to Lamar Jackson, because I've seen insane comparisons. People comparing Baker Mayfield to Lamar Jackson. Like Baker Mayfield has the better team. The Cleveland Browns definitely have like the better roster than the Ravens. But Lamar Jackson, like he's the better quarterback. Clearly, just because he doesn't have the weapons. I'd say Baker doesn't have great weapons. Like he is Jarvis, so I mean, other than that, like I don't think he has great weapons. Like he obviously has Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, so we can just hand it off to them. But like Lamar Jackson this season doesn't have Gus Edwards, doesn't have J.K. Dobbins, has Hollywood Brown as his number 1. I think Hollywood's amazing, but he's not the. I think Hollywood's a good weapon, and obviously we got Rashad Bateman, but that's not as good as like I'd say what Baker has this season in terms of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. That's possibly 2 top 10 running backs. And he has a trash offensive line. If you watch Ravens games, Lamar Jackson's pressured almost every play. It's crazy. We give up so many sacks. It's really frustrating to watch. So yeah, you need a good offensive line, and that just shows why I think Lamar Jackson is better. Baker Mayfield has such a good team around him, so he doesn't have to do as much. Lamar Jackson has to carry the load, and with all the injuries around him, with all the guys out, he's still an MVP form. He's still a contender for MVP. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, where OBJ will sign, I think it's obviously I think it's going to be the Packers or Seahawks. Russ wants him. OBJ wants in to the Seahawks, and then there's the Packers want him. I haven't seen anything about like who's like the front runner or anything. I'd say I don't know anything about that, but I think we're gonna get like maybe some news like probably in the next like 24 hours. I haven't seen any news like on the stream yet, so yeah. People said he could be traded by like the end of the day. I'm gonna refresh this page. So yeah, nothing. There's nothing. So I'm assuming maybe we'll get something tomorrow. If we do, I'll go live for that. OBJ signs with his new team. Let's see if he signs with the Packers, Seahawks. Maybe he could sign with totally another team. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over what I think about the OBJ situation, kind of with Baker Mayfield, my thoughts on Baker Mayfield. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe so you guys can come back for another video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.